All right, detail it. Here we are. Here are the 6 products I put on the truck last week. The truck's been sitting curbside for 6 days, and they're the products that are going to beat it down. That's a 50-50 mixture on the left of Super Clean, then a 1-to-1 of Simple Green with the red sprayer. A little more than 10-to-1. I think that's 5 ounces of Simple Green in this one with the white trigger, with the rest water, and then that is the liquid clay by Meguiar's, which I believe, if I were a betting man, I believe liquid clay, I think that's probably more, it's the opposite end of the pH scale. The cleaners, the degreaser and the Simple Greens are higher on the pH, somewhere between 9 and 12 probably. I think Simple Green's like a 10, I'm not sure. I think that liquid clay is more of an acid because, and if not an antacid, I know that's what it sounded like, but an acid. And then it has reacting agents to change the color. So I'm going to probably go with a wash, just a very pH neutral soap. It's Meguiar's Gold Class soap. I like that soap, retail, cheap, and good. And then I'm going to go with the 5-ounce bottle. It's a 32-ounce bottle, but it has 5 ounces of Simple Green. I'm going to try that light cleaner. That shouldn't do anything to any of these products, I don't believe. And then, before I get heavier though, with the 1-to-1 Simple Green and then the 1-to-1 Super Clean, which is heavy, I'm going to use the iron clay after the light APC, just to see what happens. That's the opposite end of the pH scale, I believe. I'd have to ask Meguiar's what the pH is on that, but I think it's lower than a 7, so it's probably more acid-based. Let's get to it. Here's a quick review of the products on the roof, and I will show you that. I marked them with a grease pencil. Pardon the camera angles, guys, sorry. Let's see if we can get a good view of these. And a quick recap, and then we'll get to the testing. It's the Turtle Wax to the Max Wax, Turtle Wax Flex Wax, the Meguiar's Liquid Hybrid Ceramic Wax, the yellow one, Atom Spray Coating, Ethos in a prepped panel, Jeskar Manzerna, Jeskar Power Lock Plus. I can't see the lens, guys. I have a glare on my case, so bear with me. I hope you see all this. Then it's going to be a non-prep panel here on the outside, the Flex Wax, and the Ethos. And these panels were not prepped, they were just wiped down. So these were used, cleaned up with the IPA. Okay, guys, I won't repeat myself. That was a complaint I got last week. I'm going to work on that this year. I must sound like a parrot and repeat myself too much, so we're not going to do that. Let's get to this. Let's see what happens. Going to spray it with water, just water on a dirty pickup. It is dirty. Truck hasn't been washed since last week. And let's see what stands out to us when I just rinse it. Hope my camera doesn't bail out of the pickup. Just shake it. Might fall out of the truck. You guys might get a ride. All right, let's go. Enough bullshitting. I'm not going to bullshit all day. Kind of ironic. It's actually kind of funny. Just the rinse. All these panels are actually flipping flat. That's crazy. Let me wash it and see what it looks like. Probably the most thorough this roof's been washed in a long time. I usually don't spend a lot of time up here, truth be known. Not sure a lot of people do, but hey, whatever. Let's see. I think what we're going to have to do here, and I was afraid of this last week after I applied this on Sunday, came out Monday morning, it had rained, and every panel here was pretty flat. I put a reel out on Instagram, and the only one that had good beating was the Ethos, which is crazy to me, right? All right. Okay. Probably because of the angle of the pickup. There's not a lot of beating at all. anywhere. The only beads I see, any resemblance of beads at all, one little strip in the ethos, one little bit area up there of the Meguiar's, the graphene flex wax, and then the turtle wax flex and turtle wax to the max. Turtle wax to the max wax actually has more beads than anybody. None of them have really beading. What's going on here? So chime in, guys. Is it the angle of the pickup? Again, this truck hasn't been cut and buffed. This is raw paint. It was new paint last year. I think this test is a bust. I can't. Wow, I don't even know if I should just keep going or not. I think it's got to be the angle of the truck. I wish this were flat. I'm on my driveway. I think it has everything to do with the angle of the water coming off the panel. Holy crap. Kind of depressed in this. Screw that. I'm not even going to waste your time with the 10-to-1 simple green. I'm going to go straight to the spray clay, the iron remover by Meguiar's Retail. Just going to douse this area and see what it does, see if it changes the water behavior at all. So everything kind of sheeted on this. Blowing my mind right now, which isn't bad. I don't like water, big beads anyway. Just creates water spots, really. Okay, that is doused very, very heavily with this liquid clay, which is basically an iron remover, it sounds like. So this is an acid-based product. So I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board. I'm going to need you guys to chime in on this. I didn't see any mad water behavior on this at all. So it's maybe a waste of time and effort. But I'll post this, get some feedback, and we'll go back to the drawing board. Not afraid to be wrong, not afraid to mess up. It is what it is. Just trying to put out good info for everybody. So I'm just going to rinse this, and then I'm going to wash it again and see if any of the water behavior changed at all. Kind of disappointed. That was a little bit of time and effort last week for nothing. Kind of annoying to me, honestly. But it was my doing, right? Nobody else. I'm going to take this nozzle off. I feel like I need to flood the panel more. So there's a little bit of beading right now in the unprepped flex wax area. A little bit of beading in the turtle wax area. Nothing in the Meguiar's, and a little bit in the ethos. I'm blown away at this. I think it's got to do with the angle. Angles are everything, right? Angles are everything. So right now, after the liquid clay, oh, that's a trip. Now I have mad beading here. The flex wax, the ethos again. Jescar's flat. If you recall last week, though, I didn't give it its proper respect. I didn't give it a 30-minute cure. That might be the difference here. The Adams spray coating is flat. Meguiar's is beading. Flex wax is beading. To the max wax is beading. So really, the two flat ones right now are Adams spray coating and the Jescar. Okay, I'm going to mist water on it and see what happens. That might be the difference in this. Let's see. Instead of hitting it directly. There we go, that's better. Alright, I changed it a little bit. So the unprepped panels, it's killing me right now. The unprepped panels, did an unprepped section with the flex wax and the ethos. Those are doing great. Jescar has a little bit of beading now. Another ethos panel. Adams is flat, guys. You tell me. I'm sorry. I've seen this coating fail, and I know there's a guy out there that's going to kill me on this from Pennsylvania. He claims that my California winters are nothing, and these chemical tests are garbage. But I'm only saying what I see. Everything else has a resemblance of beading. Even the Jescar is a little weak, but everything does but Adams. So tell me what that is. You tell me. I'm going to wash it real quick with just soap. Rinse and mist again and see before I get into the heavy degreaser. So they all did okay with that liquid clay, I think. Except the Jessica. You gotta be kidding me. I really need a shop. Doing stuff at home, stuff gets hot. Frustrating. Don't these objects know that I have a video to do? My hose got hot. But we're back. Alright. I'm gonna mist it on this. Just to see water behavior, right? Okay, so just what I can see. Turtle Wax, Ethos, and McGuire's are hanging in. Adams and Jessica are flat. Jessica, Adams. So it's hard to say right now, but I think the best beads, honestly, are the To The Max wax over here. And for whatever reason, the unprepped panel, Ethos is doing okay, and the Flex Wax is doing great. So, that's awkward to me. I am so blown away by this. So many variables that I probably don't know about. Give me some comments down below, guys. I'm gonna prep the panel and do another one moving forward. But for now, I'm just gonna go with a 1-to-1 mild APC, simple green. This is the lemon one. It's 1-to-1. 16 ounces of simple green, 16 ounces of water. And yes, I'm using a lot. That's the point, right? And what triggers do you guys recommend? All the triggers I've ever used suck. I'm just saying, they all suck. My favorite triggers are the red and white ones by Griot's Garage that come in as retail stuff and as pro line, but most of these triggers, terrible, my opinion. And yeah, I'm a pretty opinionated guy. I guess that's rude of me, but I am. Let it dwell a little bit longer. So I'm finding that when you're flooding the panel, which is what I'm doing on the rinsing, that makes a difference in seeing the beading behavior or lack thereof. And I watched Jimbo's new video earlier, about 2 hours ago. He tried some tape stickage tests and some marker tests to see if it would shed those items or if the tape would or wouldn't stick. At least he's trying different things. I liked it. That was a good thing to do. I could bring my parrot out here and let her poo all over the hood and see which one's just naturally coming off. That'd be a great test. I'm gonna rinse this thoroughly. There's my gasket eroding. You see the black. There's my gasket around my cargo light. All right. I'm gonna mist it. I'm gonna flood it real quick, rinse thorough. Right now everything's pretty flat. The only one that's shedding water right now in the chemical is the Flex Wax in the unprepped area. It's the only one that really fought it off. This is the Ethos in the unprepped, Ethos in the prepped, fighting it off a little bit. Your McGuire's is hanging in a little, it's kind of shedding it. The Flex Wax To The Max, I don't know. So far it looks like Flex Wax in the unprepped area is doing the best out of all of them. So tell me why that is, guys. All you chemists or you company men out there, you people that have beat me up, people that are telling me what I'm doing right or wrong. Some people claim that a non-prepped area, nothing works. The Flex Wax is working, unprepped. Wasn't stripped, that was just washed with clean water. No IPA, no panel prep on this section over here. And the Flex Wax is working. Okay, I'm gonna mist it now. See what I can do here. Get some light rain droplets on it, kind of. Hoping not getting my phone wet. Okay, so I think we have a debunkage going on here, guys. And I am blown away right now. I'm going to give you some final thoughts here in a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and use Degreaser. So the only two that are showing beating at all, period, at all, is the unprepped section that has turtle wax, flex wax in it. There's my grease pencil mark. Getting everything wet. Hope I don't run my phone. Hope you can read that. Can you read that? I can't read it. There it is. Flex wax, no prep. It's the only one beating at all. At all. On that side. And then on this side, it's to the max wax is beating. And this was a prepped panel. So what factors changed that behavior? I have no idea. Please, please comment below. Please comment below. Now we're going to do a heavy duty degreaser. See what happens. I imagine it's going to kill everything. This is super clean 1-to-1. Pretty heavy, guys. Pretty heavy. I might even streak my pickup or windows with this, but it is what it is. For the sake of you YouTubers out there, I'm doing it anyway. Taking one for the team, as they say. And this will probably peel off all that grease pencil up here, because this is a degreaser, and grease pencil's kind of a greasy petroleum-based item, right? So. And I know there's going to be 10 comments of what I didn't do right, but so far I'm blown away. I didn't expect that kind of behavior out of some of these products, to be honest with you. It's going to be a second of dead air. I'm going to let that dwell and get some of my products out of my bed of my pickup. Make the cleanup a little quicker and easier when I'm done. All right, I know some of you have a timer on this. I bought a timer for these things, and I haven't been using it. Oh well. This is going to be hard to have anything standing after this. This is a super clean 1-to-1. That is heavy, heavy. If I use it that heavy, that's for tires or engines only. In fact, I don't even know if I use it that strong. Ever. Gotta flood it real quick, just to make sure I get all this off my windshield up front. I don't want any creaking in the glass. It's brand new glass up front, and in the back, and in the doors actually, except the back doors. Not your problem, mine. Not your problem, mine. Yes, I repeated myself. Sorry. So I'm gonna let it rain down on this, kind of little droplets. All right. To the max beating, flex, unprepped beating. That's it. Didn't expect that. Honest to God, that was 1-to-1 degreaser, guys. Never expected that. This is a pH neutral soap. That's McGuire's Gold Class, guys. So there's nothing fancy in this soap. Nothing at all. While I'm here, pardon me, I'm gonna go ahead and wash my back glass. I know it's not part of the video, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Here's what it is, as they say. Let's rinse all this. We'll give you final thoughts. Pickup. Thank God this isn't a beauty queen. It's really my test panel now, so everybody needs a test panel, so I just got my daily driver. Alright, nothing is standing right now, guys. There's nothing beating. I'm going to just mist it on like a light rain. See what's going on there. You might even be getting that on the screen. There's a little bit of droplets on the screen. I apologize. Okay, guys. I'm going to pull up my tripod real quick. My hands are wet. I don't really want to get my phone wet, even though it is in a case. All right. So, and at the risk of repeating myself too much, let me just try to do this one time. Right to left. Ethos Pro Ceramic Wax, unprepped, flat. Flex Wax by Turtle Wax, their Pro line. Still beating, very mildly, but still beating. Unprepped panel, Jescar Powerlock Plus. Prepped panel, flat. Again though, I didn't give it its due diligence. They require, for best durability, right a half hour. I did not give it that, so keep that in mind. Ethos prep section. You got a few beads here, a few beads here. Rest is flat through the middle. A little bit of beading up here in the upper right. You've got Adams spray coating. And I know this isn't real life, but it is what it is. For something that's supposed to be a year, and it's a spray coating, and I still love Adams, so don't question me on that. This failed. This has failed 2 or 3 of my tests, guys. It's a great product if you're just going to wash it with a neutral soap, and you're never ever going to get any blowback from your tire or wheel cleaner. It's going to be a durable product. Again, I love Adams products. Not beating them down, just stating the facts. It's flat, 6-day cure time. Meguiar's Yellow Retail Liquid Hybrid Wax, flat. Few beads up here. This next to it, middle of this panel, right? The line's right down the middle, right here. Meguiar's Turtle Wax Pro Flex Wax. Pretty equal. The Flex Wax has more beading along here, but both of them are flat through the middle. And then majority of the beads, and I have to say the clear winner on this, in my opinion, you guys give your input. The clear winner is the To The Max Wax. I have beading. I hope it picks up the beading. This panel is beading, not all the way, but the most beads out of any. I hope you can see that. I thought doing it out in the sun, lack of sun, because it's cloudy today, thought you guys would get the best angles. I'm trying to get you some beading action here. Yeah, so probably 80% of this section To The Max Wax is beading. So there you go, guys. That was an unbiased video right there. Just did it as I see it. And some people are questioning why you do torture tests. I know they're kind of annoying. I don't think anybody's going to use a heavy APC or degreaser on their paint, but most people don't. I do. Probably about every 6 months I'll use an APC or a light degreaser on my body of my car, the wife's car here, but it's coated, so it sheds everything. So coating's still your best way, guys. But let me just tell you, I'm gonna bring you in and show you these products real quick, give you my opinion. You guys all chime in, thumbs up, thumbs down, middle bird, whatever you want. I'm not a sensitive guy, so give me what you got. Here it is. So, Jescar Powerlock Plus, didn't give it its due diligence on dwell time, but it's flat. Turning it backwards. Ethos. Came on strong. This Pro product here is supposed to give you a year. I question that. It's flat. Sorry. And I must add, I gave it a prepped section and an unprepped section. The unprepped section did better than the prepped section. So, to Ethos, why? I don't understand. Because you guys told my buddy that prep is everything and he didn't put it on right. That's why it fell flat in a week. I would question that now, seeing this. Adams. Graphene spray coating. Flat. It's not very tough, I'm just telling you. I know, Robert J., or I forget your name now. I know, that's not real life. I get it. The Meguiar's Hybrid Liquid Wax, retail. Guys, this is a retail product. Decent shine, great beading. If it's just going to be washed and sit outside, it's not a bad product, okay? Now, the two that stood out and were more durable than any were these two right here. The new Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions Pro. The To The Max Wax won this competition, in my opinion. 80% of that section is still beading after everything. After the liquid clay, after the APC, after the degreaser, it's still beading 80%. This one, this graphene-infused Flex Wax by Turtle Wax, it's still beading on the unprepped section. So these two right here, 2 thumbs up. That's what I'm going to say. And I know everybody's got an opinion. People are going to say, Doug, you're sellout, you're sellout. They sent you that product. Yeah, they did. But I did an unbiased test here, guys. I threw everything and the kitchen sink at it, and I have to say, it shocked me. I thought a couple of those products would have done better, and they didn't. And this isn't everyday driving, so if you guys want to do a test on a car and do every month or 2 months of just driving it, parking it, washing it, go for it. I don't have the patience for that. I like tinkering with products and playing with products, and I like all the products that are here. But for simplicity, here's the only gripe I have with Turtle Wax, and I have one one little gripe, and it's just being tic-tac or tic-tac, however you say it, a little picky. I don't like the fact that some of their products streak and you have to use a wet towel, dry towel. That's a minor thing. It's not the end of the world. It's the only little that I have with them at all. But they're durable. And for you guys that are saying that I was kind of, I don't know, you didn't really say I was picking on Adams, but you made it sound like there was one guy out there. Make it sound like kind of picking on Adams. Maybe. My opinion, my interpretation. Now, if you're an Adams fan, you know that these stickers come with an order. Look at those, guys. Okay? I mean, really? Where's some more Adams? There. Come on, guys. This isn't about hating any company. This is just about maybe helping 1 or 2 people from doing the same thing I did, which is spend thousands of dollars chasing the Holy Grail. Key piece of advice. Pick a line you like. Whether it's American, European, doesn't matter that. Whatever you like, stick with it. Wash your car. Take care of your car. Get something on that car every week, whether it's a light detail spray or a spray wax as a drying aid, help you dry. Don't mar the paint, and take care of the car. That's what it boils down to. To me, personally, be hard-pressed not to recommend this Turtle Wax line. And that graphene flex wax is so durable. I mean, so, how do you want to say it? You can use it on dry paint, wet paint, or a spray and rinse. It's versatile. That's the word I'm looking for, versatile. You can use it 3 or 4 different ways. So it's hard-pressed not to say not to use that. I would say definitely use that product. Anyway, that's all I've got today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Beat me up, support it, pass it on, follow me on Instagram to detail it. Tell me what you think. Thank you.